alongside once again from the IESA Class 4A 8th grade state finals live at Taylorville High School. And this matchup, the second of the day, it's New Lenox Martino against O'Fallon Carriel. Alongside Noah Mindenhall and Thomas Hull, I'm Charlie Hull. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. Bolingbrook Jane Addams got the win in the earlier contest. The winner of this game will play them at 5 o'clock in the state semifinals. We'll talk more about both teams and the matchup on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show next.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Now that the new year is upon us, it's time to focus on the important things, like Wi-Fi, strong connections, and high speed. This is the perfect time to tell you to call Cascom today. We specialize in all of those important needs. With our high-speed fiber optic service, we make your life easier. Whether that's online streaming, gaming, or just wanting good local TV channels, we have it all. So give us a call today at 1-800-252-1799.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
The thing for me that really separates DOT, senior leadership and the owners of the business really focus on employee engagement.
We have some of the best people managers.
The Tracy family, senior leaders throughout the business, really all of our leaders care about the employees that work here.
And that allows for a lot of families to come work at Dot Foods, and I think that's part of it, is being able to have all those different schedules and the flexibility to be able to move things around when life happens.
Back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show, getting set for this matchup between New Lenox Martino. The Vikings are 14-6 on the season, but have made it here to the state finals with head coach Dave Keys. In their postseason action, they beat Joliet Hufford 50-26, Joliet Dirksen 41-27, and in the regional championship beat New Lenox Liberty 25-23 in a good contest. They then came into the sectional and beat Yorkville by a 35-24 count. For O'Fallon Carriel, they have a tremendous record, 26-1. We talked about just how good of a combined record all of these teams have to have made it here into the state finals. They won their regional, winning games over St. Jacob Triad 53-37, Mascoutah 60-28 in the championship, and then beat Highland 64-41 was the final in that game. And Highland, of course, we saw them last week in the 7th grade championship game. They were the runners-up. So this O'Fallon Carriel squad, 26-1. Their one loss on the season was to Highland, so they were able to avenge that in the sectional finals. The winner of this game, as we told you, will play Jane Addams, who won the earlier contest by a final count of 47-24. Games yet to play after this one, 1 o'clock, Rochester versus Dunlap Valley Middle School, and at 2:30, Muhammad Seymour will play Markham Prairie Hills. Both teams out on the court warming up in preparation of today's matchup between Martino of New Lenox and Carriel of O'Fallon. We'll talk more on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
The heart is the hardest working muscle in your body. If something goes wrong with it, you need a medical team that works just as hard. You need Blessing Health's open heart surgery team. celebrating 20 years of delivering life-saving care to tri-state residents. Patients and families choose Blessing Health's open heart surgery team for its experience, quality, and heartwarming compassion. Get the most out of your hard-working heart.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
I'm Chris Nichols with PCRE Real Estate and Auction here in Pittsfield. For 15 years now, I've been specializing in selling farmland and hunting properties along with homes and commercial real estate. Whether it's helping a seller get a premium price out of their home or assisting a buyer to find the farm of their dreams, I pride myself on providing elite customer service. Give me a call today at 217-473-3777 if I can help with any of your real estate needs. Or feel free to jump on our website at pcrerealestate.com.
Hey, grab me one too.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Back with you on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Teams finishing their warm-ups. We'll have introduction of the rosters and the starting lineups for both teams here momentarily. It is Martino and Carriel, New Lenox, and O'Fallon, where these teams are traveling from this morning here to Taylorville in the center part of the state of Illinois. This beautiful facility, home of the Taylorville Tornadoes, opened in the 1930s, still looks as sharp as ever, and a great host site for this Class 4A 8th grade boys basketball state tournament. We take a break. We come back with the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups next.
Welcome to the Best of Pet Olympics 2024, sponsored by the Love Your Pet sale at your local Farm and Home Supply. First up, we've got the gold medal champion in speed eating. It's Ollie. Good thing more than a dozen brands of dog food are on sale. Next is Ellie, the gold medal winner in squeaker ruination. She's backed by 25% off all pet toys. And here's Moses, the gold medal winner in treat finding. He's going to love the 10% off sale on select dog treats. Check out all the deals for the Love Your Pet sale at farmandhomesupply.com.
At least one IESA member school in each of the 15 Board of Directors geographic regions will be voted by its peers to receive the Division Sportsmanship Award. To be eligible, the school must be involved in at least 50% of the IESA sports and activities. The school must have no players, coaches, or fans ejected during the school year, and the school's players, coaches, and fans must exemplify all-around good behavior. Schools will vote online in March to determine their division winners. Division sportsmanship banners will be presented at the IESA Awards Recognition Banquet in April at the Doubletree Hotel in Bloomington. Also, we've got the kids and we've got the games. All we need is you. The schools of the Illinois Elementary School Association are looking for someone like you to become licensed as an athletic official, a referee, a starter, or an umpire. We need sports-minded women and men to get into the action. It's easy to become licensed as an athletic official. Please take time to find out how. Just contact your local junior high or high school athletic director. Call the Illinois High School Association Officials Department at 309-663-6377 or visit the IESA website at iesa.org for more details. Without officials, we do not play. Just about ready to meet the players for both of these teams. Let's first meet the visiting squad. They're fouling Carriel Cougars, 26-1 on the season. Their non-starters will be number 4, an 8th grader, Liam Meath. Number 10, a 7th grader, Jeremiah Rush. An 8th grader, number 12, Jace Mitchell. A 6th grader, number 15, Daniel Goggin. An 8th grader, number 23, Andrew Workman. A 6th grader, Ramez Rios, number 31, and number 32, Levi Cantu. He is an 8th grader. Starters for this squad for Carriel will be on the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups. At a guard, an 8th grader, number 0, Maddox Blaha. At a second guard, an 8th grader, number 11, Ian Dew. And at the third guard is an 8th grader, number 24, Trey Rasky. At a forward, he's an 8th grader, Braden Obzansky, number 22. And then number 34 at the other forward, that is an 8th grader, Ryder Bergmeyer. That's the starters for O'Fallon Carriel. For New Lenox Martino, the Vikings 14-6, Dave Keese, their head coach. Non-starters will be Lucas Mader. He is an 8th grader wearing number 14. Jacob Jooms, number 15, also an 8th grader. Cade Nort, number 22, an 8th grader. An 8th grader, number 23, TJ Herget. An 8th grader, number 30, Jack Braley. And an 8th grader, number 33, Robbie Grigsby. Starters for the Vikings will be Quinn Lauer. He is an 8th grader wearing number 25. At a second guard, an 8th grader, number 34, that's Jack Fabian. And at the third guard, an 8th grader, Adam Studenroth, wearing number 43. Out of forward, he is an 8th grader wearing number 42, that's Ryan Studenroth. And at center is an 8th grader, number 44, Desmond Gill. Gill, Fabian, Ryan, and Adam Studenroth, along with Lauer for the Martino Vikings. Thanks to Farm and Home Supply for sponsoring the starting lineups, from snacks and hoodies to power tools and lawn chairs and much, much more in between. It's Farm and Home Supply. Find the location nearest you or always online at farmandhomesupply.com. Courtside here at Taylorville High School alongside Noah Mendenhall and Thomas Hall, our producer and engineer. Glad to have you with us here today. The Vikings will be in the visiting navy blue uniforms with gold numbers and lettering. That's the Cougars, not the Vikings. The Cougars are in the dark uniforms. The Vikings are in the home whites here this morning with the blue numbers and gold and gray accents. Winner moves on to the semifinals of this Class 4A tournament. Obzansky will be the man to jump for O'Fallon. He'll jump against Gill for Martino. And we are underway here in quarterfinal number 2. The tip is up and controlled by the Vikings. Quickly into the front court. Lauer on the run, shot no good, fouled. And Lauer will go to the free throw line on a quick foul to start this ball game. Foul whistled here on number 24. That's Trey Rasky. Rasky's first and the first team foul. And to the free throw line is Quinn Lauer. Good quick play by the Vikings team. And Lauer puts his team on the board with a 1-0 lead with the first free throw of the morning. Second one on the way for Martino's. Lauer is also good to make it 2-0. Vikings with the early advantage. Carriel with the ball for the first time into the front court. Dew. Dew gets it back now from Rasky. Back to Dew. Little 1-2-2 zone it looks like here on the defensive side. Pass in the interior, knocked away, and a foul going to be called on the floor here against Quinn Lauer.
His first, team first.
So Lauer got fouled, and now he fouls at the other end. He's a very fair young man. Carriel with the basketball. Dew on the left side. There's a deep on the corner. That's to his teammate Bergmeyer. Back to Dew. To Bergmeyer now as they're trying to work against the zone. Ooh, good find on the backside to Maddox Blaha. And he'll put it up and in for the first basket of the game for Carriel and to make it a 2-2 score. Quick into the front court and a little too quick possibly as Adam Studenroth called for the travel and a turnover, the first of the game by the Vikings. Cougars with the basketball, 26-1 on the season. That one loss at the 8th grade level came to Highland. And they avenged that in the sectional. Free throw line of Bzanski, no good. Rebound loose underneath and pulled in by Ryan Studenroth. Both court pass into the front count. Fabian, good body control, just won't roll through. And the rebound is knocked out of bounds and will stay on this end with the Vikings. Just underway here in quarter number 1 and a 2-all tie. Pass on the inbound. Studenroth has to go down on the ground after it. He gets a timeout by his coach, Dave Keys, and we'll pause as well. Timeout taken by Carriel to preserve the possession. 4:52 to play in the first, and the game tied at 2.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
The Vikings took the timeout to save the possession. The Studenroth was down on the ground trying to keep it alive here. They'll have the ball out of bounds on the sideline of the front court following the first time out of this contest, and the game tied at 2. Inbounds pass is stolen away. Into the front court, Rasky with it. Trey Rasky on the drive. Leaves it on the wing. That's to Bergmeyer. Now this is Bergmeyer. That was from Bzanski. Bzanski gets it back for a 3 from the corner, no good. Rebound down to Ryan Studenroth. He'll work it into the front court. High dribble and called for the carry.
That's a 3rd turnover for him.
He's trying to get moving a little too quickly. And much like we said early on in that first game, it's kind of about who can settle in early in this game, in these games that has the advantage early on, especially. Here's a pass now, stolen away. Lauer with it. He's tied up. And the possession arrow favors Carriel. So a turnover again, and Carriel with the basketball trying to take their first lead of the game. Bergmeyer, pass on the backside again, finds Maddox Blaha, and a good job looking at that opposite block against this zone.
And with Martino's length, I mean, that's a good, strong pass there.
Here's a drive in by Studenroth, strong to the rim and in for 2. Ryan Studenroth with his first bucket of the contest to make it a 4-all score. Good contest here in the early going. Bergmeyer with it, gets it free throw line. That's to Bzanski. He'll try the drive, kicks on the right wing. 3-pointer on the way up and no good by Blaha. And on the rebound, it's a jump ball again, and this time Martino has the possession arrow. Length of the court to go for the Martino Vikings. Into the front court, Studenroth again, and he's a big, strong, fast kid. This time that's Adam Studenroth. You're not seeing double, it's just that there's 2 young men who look a lot alike out there for this squad, and it's 6'4" Martino. Both very strong players at this point in time. Here's a pass over the top of the defense to Dew. Gets it to the high post. That's Rasky. Good find down low to Bzanski, who puts it up and in for 2. Ties the game up at 6 and has a chance for the old-fashioned 3-point play as he's fouled. And really good ball movement that time by Carriel to tie this game up as the foul whistle on Ryan Studenroth is first. Bzanski to the free throw line where his free throw is up and no good. And so the game remains tied at 6 points apiece. Studenroth with it out front. That's Adam Studenroth. On the right side, Ryan Studenroth. They'll get Gill involved underneath. Turnaround shot, no good. Rebound on the play, quickly into the front court. Rasky brings it coast to coast. Layup up and no good. Studenroth with the rebound. That was Ryan. Now to Adam Studenroth. Ball knocked loose and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Vikings in the front court. 2:48 to play in the first period on a 6-all tie. Studenroth has the basketball. Adam They both stand about 5'10". Pass knocked out of bounds. Gill just maybe a little bit taller than the two of them. A lot of size out there, though, for both squads. 2:38 to play in the first. Pass on the left side. That's to Fabian. His fadeaway jump shot no good. Rebound secured by Bergmeyer. Gets the ball to Dew. Dew on the right side to Obzanski. Obzanski had a tip and stolen away. Lauer with the basketball now for the new Lenox Martino Vikings. 14-6 on the season, but that means they played a tough schedule. Now here's the ball stolen away. Dew with a takeaway and is fouled by Lauer on the floor. And this will be an early second foul on Quinn Lauer. His second, team third, and ball out of bounds here as substitute into the game for the Vikings will be Jacob Jooms, the 8th grader, wearing number 15.
Not something you want to see there. Some, length and size there for Martino.
Yep, you have to have a strong bench if you're going to be a team that wins one of these state tournaments. So we'll see how that works out for them. And it works out pretty well as Raski puts it in for deeper Carriel, that is, and makes it 9-6. Trey Raski looks like a young man that could put up some points in a hurry, too. He's another one of those youngsters, when you look at his body build, this is now stolen away by Raski. He'll work it into the front court to Blaha. He's fouled and will shoot 2 shots. But to finish the point on Raski, he looks like one of those kids that has a lot of growing left to do still. He's still just a pretty young-looking player. Maddox Blaha to the free throw line as the foul was whistled on Fabian. Blaha's first free throw is up and no good. 4 fouls already here in the early going for Martino. Blaha is an 8th grader. His second is good. And Carriel leads 10-6. 1:40 to play here in the opening period. Now a timeout going to be called, the second by the Vikings here in the first quarter. 1:36 to play in the first. 10-6. Carriel has the lead over Martino. Back with you in 1 minute.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times, and Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls, and Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Out of a timeout taken by Martino. It'll be basketball in the hands of the Vikings. And a ball stolen away now here.
It's their 6th turnover for the day.
Here's a drive in, chop it up and good by Blaha. He'll put it up and in for 2, and Carriel has the 12-6 lead. Their largest of the contest with 1:18 to play in the first. Pass comes to Jooms, and he'll be fouled. On a reach in by one of the Cougars. Referee tells us that foul is called on Obzanski. Excuse me, that's actually Workman who's into the game. Workman's first, team second. Ball out of bounds on the sideline here for Martino. Sudenroth with it. Out top to Fabian. Inside. Gill kind of stepped on an opponent's foot, it looked like that time, and it's called for traveling.
Good ball movement there, though.
Into the game for Carriel is Raski back in. He'll replace Dew. 1:08 to play in this first period. Ball over the top to Raski. Works the left side. Bergmeyer patient there against the zone. Out top of the key, Workman. Gets it to Blaha. Blaha on the drive, runner up right hand, good. Another basket for Blaha, and it's 14-6 Carriel.
Give him 9.
45 seconds to play in the first. Long pass, too long. And a turnover on the Vikings, and kind of having a tough go of it here in the last couple of moments.
That's their 8th. Carriel doing a very nice job at pressuring their ball handlers, and I don't know if they're comfortable with that kind of pressure right now.
Does not appear to be the case. Here's a drive in, kick to the wing. Blaha, 3, good. Boom, they say, as Maddox Blaha from downtown makes it 17-6. Into the front court quickly, Jooms. Pass down to Gill. Gill to work in the paint. Blocked on the play by Cantu. Quickly the other way, Blaha drives in and gets it to go. Have a day, young man. Maddox Blaha, another 2 with 4 seconds. 3, 2, do they know how much time? Half-court shot of the buzzer, no good. And after 1, it's Carriel, a 19-6 lead over Martino in 8th grade basketball action. Live for you from Taylorville on Central Illinois Sports.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
At Full Throttle Parts, we do spray-on bed liners, a brand called Patriot Liner. It is very elite. It actually enhances the resale value of anything you put it on or off-road.
Go Full Throttle!
Go Full Throttle.
Hey, West Central Illinois, are you looking for a great deal on a vehicle? Well, at Westtown Ford, we have a lot full of vehicles. Cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. We've got them all, and a lot of them at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville.
Ready for quarter number 2. Carriel with the 19-6 lead and the basketball to start this second period. And after the game was tied at 6, they finished the quarter on a 13-0 run. Have the basketball to start the second as we are underway in this quarterfinal. Bergmeyer with the right side, tries to drive in, kicks it back out. That's to Haraski, and they say he just shuffled the feet there, and a turnover on Carriel to start period number 2. 5:50 to play in the half. Into the front court, left side, ball tips stolen away here. Rasky with the takeaway. He'll work it down low and nearly stolen away, but grabbed here by Bergmeyer. His shot is up, and is it a foul or a jump ball? It's a foul to call here. And Bergmeyer will go to the free throw line. Foul whistled on Adam Studenroth. His first, team first. And Ryder Bergmeyer to the free throw line, where his first is up and good. Carriel having a strong start here in this first half. Second one also good. And now traveling call as Lauer got it just across the half-court line and then got stuck there, and a turnover here by the Vikings.
They're up to 10 in the first half here.
And that is because of this pressure that Carriel has put on the defensive side. They've been impressive. Krasky works to the left side to Bergmeyer. Back out front to Workman. Andrew Workman, the 8th grade guard, kicks to the wing. Here's Bergmeyer for a 3. Not only are they good defensively, they're hitting some shots, and they lead by 18. Long pass, again, too high for Studenroth, and a turnover on the Vikings. They're a little frustrated right now. Here comes Jooms back into the game. He will replace Fabian. On the other side into the contest, Obzanski comes back into the game. Also, we see working his way back into the lineup, Ian Dew for Carriel. Ball comes to Workman. Bounce pass out top to Dew. Into the corner, Bergmeyer. Bergmeyer on the drive, shot no good. Rebound put back up and in. That's Obzanski with another bucket, and he'll have a chance of the old-fashioned three-point play on the rebound and put back on the offensive end. Foul called, and that's going to be the third foul on Quinn Lauer. As you see on the Northwestern Mutual replay, good rebound, strong putback, and the free throw also good for Carriel. Lauer will have to sit down here for the Vikings as Jack Braley is into the game. Kind of a tough day for Quinn Lauer just to be able to stay on the floor with the foul trouble. Jooms in the backcourt. Little three-quarter court pressure has given this Viking squad some trouble. Here's Ryan Studenroth for a three, no good. Rebound quickly the other way, Haraski into the front court. Works it to his teammate on the left side. Ball comes back out top to Bergmeyer for a three, no good. Haraski with the offensive glass. And it'll be called for traveling.
Just their fourth here in the first half.
You got to like the aggressiveness, though, here by Carriel on the offensive glass. They've given themselves some good second chance opportunities. 4:29 to play in the period. Ball out of bounds. Quickly worked into the front court to Studenroth. And there's a ball down low to Gill, no good. Rebound put back up is good for Gill. That's at 27-8. 27-8 the score. Pass down low. Shot put up is good underneath by Raski. And he's got another bucket to make it 29-8. His first bucket of the game. Now a steal by Raski. Works a pass that is going to be knocked away and stolen right back. So a turnover for a turnover here. Into the front court, Studenroth drives in. Adam Studenroth shot no good, fouled, and Adam Studenroth now will shoot two. Foul whistle on the Carriel Cougars, their first of the second period, and individually called on Braden Obzanski. And Adam Studenroth to shoot a pair for Martino. 3:40 to play in the half. First one up is no good. Here's Blaha back into the game along with Levi Cantu for Carriel as the ball bounced all the way over into the corner. Had to run it down. Second one on the way by Studenroth is good. So splits the free throws and cuts it down to a 29-9 score. Blaha into the front court. Works it to Do. Has already used the dribble. Now left side Workman. Pass tip stolen away. Studenroth with a takeaway. Gets it to Gill. Gill quickly across to Jooms. Trying to get free. Does so to Adam Studenroth. Studenroth to Gill. He'll attack. Ball knocked away. And it'll stay with Martino on this end. The Vikings to inbound. Comes to the corner. Left side, Jack Braley. Good look. Three, and he'll knock it home. Calling it two. Long two for Braley. So his foot was on the line. Makes it 29-11. Good to see his confidence, so as he's fresh into the game. Free throw line ball goes to Obzanski. Kicks it right side. Blaha out top for a three by Obzanski. No good. And the Vikings come away with the board. Into the front court, Studenroth with it. Adam Studenroth, dribble drive, jump stop, and a score. How about one more as he's fouled? Nice take to the rack by Studenroth. He'll have a chance for the and one here. As you see this play on the Northwestern Mutual Instant Replay, a really strong take. And finish through the contact. Free throw is up and no good. Rebound is loose. We will have a timeout taken by Carriel. 2:42 to play in the half. 29-13 the advantage for Carriel on top. The Vikings of New Lenox. Martino back with you after this.
Hey, grab me one too.
Timeout taken by Carriel. As we're back to live action here, 29-13, they have the advantage over Martino with 2:37 to play in the second quarter. I don't mind that timeout by Rick Gibson. It saved the possession for his team and also gave him a chance to, hey, let's refocus. They've lost just a little bit here, still lead by 16. Into the front court, Studenroth works it into Gill. Gill goes to work in the paint, turnaround shot no good, and the rebound pulled down by Bergmeyer for O'Fallon Carriel. Dew works it across. That's to Blaha. Maddox Blaha, held ball. And it'll head the way of Martino on the jump ball. They kind of caught a hold of the ball on the way, and Blaha kind of took a tumble to the court. But I believe that was the right call.
I believe so, too. That was a good, strong take, though, by Blaha.
It's a nice job by the defender. Here's Jooms into the front court. Gets it into Studenroth. Was looking for Gill, who thought Studenroth was going to go up and shoot that one. It goes out of bounds on a turnover instead. And that's been a problem here for this Martino team. Already their 11th turnover. And this Carriel team has done a nice job to capitalize on those mistakes. Ian Dew works the left side. Bergmeyer he's into a double team, works out of it now to Bzanski, attacks the zone, shot no good. Rebound comes down to Gill. Gill into the front court, works it to Studenroth on the right side, has it poked away and out of bounds off of one of the blue-clad Carriel Cougars. Inbounds pass for Martino. Does finally come into Gill. Works it out to Braley. His pass tip stolen away. Rasky with the takeaway. He's quick into the front court to the window. No good. But Rasky will shoot too as he's found on the runner. He showed off that little extra speed that not everybody has. This foul called on Jacob Jooms. His first, team third, and Trey Haraski to the free throw line, where his first is up and no good. I mean, he just beat everybody off the dribble that time, and he's got a little bit of explosiveness to him.
Especially with defender, pretty even with him. A lot of good athletes on the floor right now.
Second one on the way by Haraski is good. Makes it a 30-13 score with 1:20 to play in the half. Gill onto the front court, gets it into Studenroth. He'll put it up and in. That's Adam Studenroth on the bucket for Martino.
Give him 7.
And now as the ball works its way toward the front court, a reach-in foul going to be whistled on Gill, it looks like. So Gill will pick up his first and the 4th team foul by Martino. Basketball in the hands of Dew. Pass stolen away. Gill with the takeaway. And then it's swiped right back away by Rasky. Rasky quickly into the front court. Drives, kicks. Baseline jump shot up. No good from Bzanski. The rebound now is on an outlet pass stolen away by Dew. Dew hangs in the air. Can't get it to go, but will go to the charity stripe as he's fouled. And Dew to shoot 2. As the 5th foul of this second quarter whistled against Martino, and individually that one goes against Adam Studenroth, his second. Dew at the line, first one good. This O'Fallon Carriel team's just done a lot of things right in this first half.
Defensively, they are all over the floor.
Second one up is also good by Dew. Make it 32-15. Under a minute to play in the second period. Into the front court with it is Braley out of a double team. Nice job not panicking there. Gets it to Jooms. Back to Braley. Deep 3. No good. Rebound tipped out and run down on the offensive side by Jooms. Good find down low to Gill, who puts it up and in. Gill with a good feed from his teammate Jooms and lays it in for his first basket. Makes it 32-17. Blaha with it between the circles to Dew. Carriel trying to beat a buzzer here. Now a drive to the basket. Shot no good by Bergmeyer. And the rebound down to Jooms. He'll work it into the front court quickly. That's to Mater. Mater hangs in, gets it to go. Lucas Mater with his first bucket. 32-19. Will they get a shot up? They will not at the buzzer. And we head to the Little Jess Motors halftime show with O'Fallon Carriel taking the lead into the halftime break over New Lenox Martino. Halftime stats and more on the Little Jess Motors halftime show coming your way next on Central Illinois Sports.
Today's halftime show is brought to you by Little Jess Motor Company. Warmer weather and topless, doorless adventures are right around the corner. Stop out to Little Jess today to check out our large selection of Jeep Wranglers. We currently have 15 Wranglers in stock and many more on their way. Right now, you can drive a new 2024 Jeep Wrangler 2-door Sport for only $499 per month with absolutely zero down. Is a 4-door more your style? Drive a 2024 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sport for only $599 per month with zero down. Little Jess, serving the Tri-States for 7 decades.
Welcome to the Best of Pet Olympics 2024, sponsored by the Love Your Pet sale at your local farm and home supply. First up, we've got the gold medal champion in speed eating. It's Ollie. Good thing more than a dozen brands of dog food are on sale. Next is Ellie, the gold medal winner in squeaker ruination. She's backed by 25% off all pet toys. And here's Moses, the gold medal winner in treat finding. He's going to love the 10% off sale on select dog treats. Check out all the deals for the Love Your Pet sale at farmandhomesupply.com.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Is predator hunting your thing? Game Masters has you covered. We have way more than just deer and turkey hunting gear, safes, clothes, and gifts. Come check out our predator guns, calls, decoys, lights, traps, binoculars, bipods, tripods, and shooting sticks. Don't forget your thermal and night vision, rifle scopes, trapping equipment, and supplies. Whether your next game pursuit is big or small, runs or flies, Game Masters has what you need to get the job done. We're passionate about the outdoors.
Now that the new year is upon us, it's time to focus on the important things, like Wi-Fi, strong connections, and high speed. This is the perfect time to tell you to call Cascom today. We specialize in all of those important needs. With our high-speed fiber optic service, we make your life easier. Whether that's online streaming, gaming, or just wanting good local TV channels, we have it all. So give us a call today at 1-800-252-1799.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005, or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. O'Fallon Carriel with the 32-19 lead over New Lenox Martino, and Noah Mendenhall has a look at some of your halftime stats.
O'Fallon Carriel Cougars with 7 turnovers for the first half. Maddox Blaha with 14 to lead his team. Shooting percentages in the first half, you're looking at 38% from 2, 43% from the three-point line. Boy, were they hot, and 60% from the free throw line. For New Lenox Martino, the host pretty much has 2 points, led by Adam Studenroth with 7. They also have accumulated 14 turnovers, shooting from the 2-point field 50%, shooting from 3-point 20%, and shooting from the free throw line 60%.
Really, the problem, as you talked about for the Vikings, was just those turnovers in the first half. Really have not shot it terribly when they get the ball into the half court, but taking care of the ball against that pressure defense for Carriel has been tougher.
And I tell you what, Carriel has just put them in some very hard situations to try to get out of, kind of force them to making bad passes, and their rotation is just there for the steal. So looking for Carriel to keep doing that, and a little bit of adjustments for the Vikings.
You talked about the big first half by Maddox Blaha, but this Carriel team is much more than a one-man show. They're a very quick team, do a good job of sharing the basketball.
Very, very true, very true. They get out and run. They see the open man, and they're doing a really nice job because you look at it, Ryden Bergmeyer is right behind him with 8.
Halftime lead, 32-19 for Carriel on top of Martino. Back after this break on the Little Jess Motors halftime show.
This is Colt Mixer from Mixer Lumber Company in Clayton, Illinois. We have been selling grain bins for over 40 years. Our company provides years of experience, service, and quality products you can count on. GSI Grain Bins are a trusted company and are now offering their winter discounts. This is the time of year to order your new GSI Grain Bin. Mixer Lumber Company, where we treat people the way you want to be treated. Give us a call at 217-894-6412.
Hey, grab me one too.
Is predator hunting your thing? Game Masters has you covered. We have way more than just deer and turkey hunting gear, safes, clothes, and gifts. Come check out our predator guns, calls, decoys, lights, traps, binoculars, bipods, tripods, and shooting sticks. Don't forget your thermal and night vision, rifle scopes, trapping equipment, and supplies. Whether your next game pursuit is big or small, runs or flies, Game Masters has what you need to get the job done. We're passionate about the outdoors.
At Full Throttle Parts, we do spray-on bed liners, a brand called Patriot Liner. It is very elite. It actually enhances the resale value of anything you put it on or off-road.
Go Full Throttle!
Go Full Throttle.
At Farmers State Bank, we believe in community, teamwork, and success. We're thrilled to announce that we've been named the best place to work in Illinois and the best community bank in America this year. Join us on this winning team where your dreams take center court at Farmers State Bank. We're a team. Discover the difference. The best place to bank, the best place to work. Because when our community wins, we all win. Where community, excellence, and opportunity come together. Farmers State Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Little Jess, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram at 3431 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois, the place to go for your next vehicle purchase. Their staff is committed to making the car buying process simple and making sure each customer's needs are met. Learn more at littlejessmotor.com to see all the vehicles they have on their lot, or stop by and see them in Quincy, Illinois. O'Fallon and Carriel out on the court warming up to start the second half. They lead 32-19 over New Lenox. Martino. Carriel will have the basketball to start the second half, and we'll have that action for you after this timeout on the Little Jess Motors halftime show.
Today's halftime show is brought to you by Little Jess Motor Company. Warmer weather and topless, doorless adventures are right around the corner. Stop out to Little Jess today to check out our large selection of Jeep Wranglers. We currently have 15 Wranglers in stock and many more on their way. Right now, you can drive a new 2024 Jeep Wrangler 2-door Sport for only $499 per month with absolutely zero down. Is a 4-door more your style? Drive a 2024 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sport for only $599 per month with zero down. Little Jess, serving the Tri-States for 7 decades.
Welcome back to Taylorville High School, the host site of this 8th grade Class 4A IESA Boys Basketball State Tournament. At At the halftime break, O'Fallon Carriel has the lead. They'll have the basketball. Winner plays Bolingbrook Jane Addams at 5 o'clock this evening. And the first semifinal of this 8th grade tournament. As we said at halftime, if you are this Martino squad, cut down on the turnovers, get the ball to that half-court set. They have a size advantage, and especially when in the half court, they can really take advantage of that. Carriel, hey, keep the pressure on.
No kidding. You got to be happy if you're Coach Keys, though. You know, to see that little bit of a run there towards the later part of the second quarter.
We are underway here as Carriel has the basketball in the hands of Dew. Bounce pass, nearly swiped away. Comes on the right side now. Dribble drive in. Pass across the way to Bergmeyer. Bergmeyer's shot no good, but he's fouled and heads to the free throw line. First foul of the second half, and this one whistled on Desmond Gill. Gill will pick up his second of the game, and to the free throw line is Ryder Bergmeyer. Bergmeyer to the line, and first one up is no good. Music's still playing overhead, and nobody really is. Now they take it. Shut that music off. All right, and they do. Bergmeyer says, I was distracted on the first one, and makes the second one. 33-19.
Give him 9.
A solid all-around floor game. Here is Adam Studenroth to the baseline. Caught into a double team, throws out of it, top of the key to Fabian. Fabian out to Adam Studenroth. Down low to Gill. Gill goes to work underneath and puts it up and in for 2. His second basket of the day and makes it a 12-point game. Still a lot of time left in this game for Martino. They can take care of it. Here's Bergmeyer. Skips it over the top to Blaha. Blaha bounce pass in the corner. That is to Bergmeyer for a 3. It's off the mark, and Gill has the rebound. Works it to Studenroth. Adam Studenroth trying to get free of the defender. Gets it to Lauer, who was limited in the first half for this squad. Now he loses the dribble, but it's picked up by his teammate Gill. Gill again attacks down low. Shot up no good. And the rebound headed the other way in the hands of Dew. Dew works it to Blaha. Back out top, Ian Dew for 3. Good. Dew from downtown to make it 36-21. Pass down low. Gill goes to work. Shot up no good. This time they'll say a foul is committed here. And that's going to be called against Braden Obzanski. Obzanski called for the first foul in the second half on Carriel, and his second of the game. Gill at the free throw line. His first one is up and good for Desmond Gill. He's had a good start to this third quarter. Second one is no good as it rolled around, and then over the back is Studenroth on the rebound. That's Ryan Studenroth called for the infraction.
His second, team second.
Out of bounds here for Carriel. As Dew brings it toward the front court. Works the pass on the left side to Bergmeyer. Long skip pass over to Blaha. They run him off the three-point line. He drives, dishes, gets it down low. Shot no good by Obzanski. And the rebound pulled down by Adam Studenroth. Studenroth will hand it out front to Fabian. Over to Lauer. Bounce pass in the paint, Gill. Back out top, Studenroth. Gets it to Gill underneath. Ooh, right back to Studenroth and a nice little bounce pass. Studenroth has his shot blocked though. And the rebound to Carriel. Into the front court. Baha has it knocked away and let's say poked away from behind. Stoppage in play will allow Lucas Mader to come back into the game for Martino. Saw him for a little bit in the first half of play. Bounce pass comes to the corner. Pass from Raske goes across the way and too far out of the reach of his teammate. Trying some of those longer passes against the zone and resulted in a turnover here.
Just couldn't quite get to that one.
3:44 to play in the third period. Right side with it is Studenroth. Works it into Gill. Gill shot no good. And the rebound pulled in by Frasky. Bounce pass on the right side, Blaha. Works it out top.
Good pass.
Frasky down low. Bergmeyer patient. Out the basket, the official says. And he'll have a chance at the three-point play. So a good, strong finish there by Ryder Bergmeyer. You'll see it on the Northwestern Mutual instant replay here. Good shot fake and then able to get the ball back up and into the hoop. As that foul was whistled on Adam Studenroth, his third. So he has to go to the bench. As he's picked up that third foul on the free throw up and good. And we get a timeout taken by New Lenox Martino. It is a 39-22 lead, 3:22 to play in the third. Carriel on top, back with you after this.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
.322 to play in the third as the timeout was taken by Martino. They have 2 timeouts remaining for the game as they find themselves down by 17 points. And now here's another turnover on the Vikings.
That's their first of the second half, but 15 for the game.
You can tell some frustration setting in here for the Vikings as Fabian will sit down as Braley is back in. And that, I mean, sometimes this is what happens. Pressure will get to you. Here's a 3 on the way up and good by Maddox Blaha. And I don't mean that in the figurative sense. I mean the actual physical pressure that Carriel has been able to put on this team here today. Here's the ball now stolen away. Into the front court, Blaha on the run out. Finds his teammate in Haraski. Kicks it out of the wing, Bergmeyer, and he travels. So a turnover as he shoveled the feet. Ball to bounce to Martino in the backcourt. Down by 20. Lauer with it out front. He'll get his pass down low, stolen away. Taken away here by Dew. Dew with a nice find on the right side. Finds his teammate Blaha. They are just so quick on that transition. They look to be setting up a date with Jane Addams here in a couple of hours, and you want to talk about some speed that's going to be put on display in that game. It could be a really fun one to watch. This one, of course, not over yet, but this Martino squad going to have to do some things to try to turn this game back in their favor as a reach-in foul called on Dew, his first, team second.
Now, Martino, pretty capable. I mean, had him down, or cut the lead down to 12 there. Just got to handle this pressure a little better.
And pressure doesn't always lead to turnover. Sometimes it leads to rush shots. That wasn't a rush shot. That was a good move by Gill again. He's had a nice second half so far. 7 total points for the game for Desmond Gill. Dew works it across on the right side to Obzanski. Obzanski drives in. Might have got away with steps, and the referee says, no, not so fast. Did not get away with those steps. Traveling the call. Just under 2 minutes to play in the third quarter in a 44-24 contest. Jooms brings it into the front court to Braley near the sideline. Gets it in the corner, runner up, no good here by Fabian. Check that was Mater on the miss, and the rebound headed the other direction quickly. Here's Blaha, has his dribble stolen away from behind, and then he commits the foul. So Blaha called for his first of the game. And how impressive is that? Because he is very aggressive defensively, that's just his first foul.
Yeah, coming with 1:33 left in the third quarter. Very good on-ball defender.
He and Dew both really good out front defensively.
They complement each other well.
Here's a pass to Gill. Gill going to attack off the dribble. Lost it out of bounds on a turnover by Martino. Length of the court to go for O'Fallon Carriel. The Cougars 26-1 on the year. Blaha with the basketball. Works it off on the right side. That's to Workman. Andrew Workman, an 8th grader. All 8th graders on this team except for one guy, and that's Jeremiah Rush, who's the only 7th grader. Pass on the baseline goes to Workman. He'll find the cutter. Shot put up and good. That's by Haraski. Haraski puts it up and in for the bucket. 46-24 with under a minute to play in the third. Here's a tie-up. A tie-up, it'll stay with Martino, but flips that arrow, and without another jump ball, Carriel will get the ball to start the fourth. Already with this big lead. Lauer to throw it in for Martino. Close to 5, and it is 5. And Martino with another turnover. It heads the way of O'Fallon Carriel to try to add on to this big lead.
19 for the game.
Into the front court with it on the run is Dew. Works it left side for the three. It's up and good by Braden Obzanski. Obzanski puts it in from deep. Makes it a 25-point lead. 35 seconds to play in the third. Left side, Jooms. He'll try the drive. His shot no good. Rebound pulled down by Workman. Wants to push the pace into the front court. Hands it off on the left side to Haraski. Haraski right side. Good look. Three. Obzanski won't fall. Haraski with the rebound, though. They're working to Obzanski underneath. Puts it on the dribble and travels here, I believe. Or was he fouled? Fouled on the floor. Will be the call. Let's see who this one is against individually. That one called on Quinn Lauer, his fourth. It's been a tough day for him.
Team fourth.
16.5 seconds to play in the third. They'll not sub for Lauer, so he's got to be careful here not to pick up that fifth. And the ball is blocked and a board here for the man. Then it's stolen right back away by the quick hands of Haraski. Haraski with a takeaway, 5 seconds. 3, 2, Lauer will look at the clock and dribble this one out to end the third. 51-34, Carriel has the big lead as we head to quarter number 4, IESA 8th grade 4A basketball action on Central Illinois Sports.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account, plus ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Fans, head to IESA.org for a 20% off coupon good February 16th through the 18th, only at Dick's Sporting Goods. Very few exclusions mean more savings for you as you gear up. This is an exclusive IESA coupon good February 16th through the 18th. Print or show the coupon on your phone for savings. Remember, fans, every season starts at Dick's. Carriel will have the basketball up 51-24 as we get ready to start this fourth quarter, and they have been an impressive group here in this quarterfinal. Just solid all the way around. I mean, I don't know that you look out there and go, anybody has necessarily dazzled you with anything, but just so solid. And play well together. That's another big thing. And you don't always see that. Now in the world of individualism, this group looks like they like to play the game together. As the pass goes to the corner, Bergmeyer three is well short. And the rebound down to Jooms for New Lenox Martino. Jooms into the front court, kept his hand on top of it to avoid the carry. Works it out top to Braley. Back to Jooms, runner up, won't go. Rebound fought for and snatched out of the air by Workman. quickly into the front court. Blaha. Blaha blur into the front court, finds Liam Meath. Meath's pass is stolen away as Jooms gets the takeaway and then stolen right back by Workman. Workman's quickly into the front court, left side Blaha. He'll spin with it, got in the air, got that pass off just at the last moment to Bergmeyer. Now top to Workman. Workman on the dribble drive, turns the corner, foul, then he will shoot two, I believe, as we'll see Andrew Workman head to the charity stripe. What about that foul? No, what do we see there?
Foul on number 15, Jacob Jooms, be his second, team first.
Workman at the free throw line. He's come off the bench today and played well for his squad. And a lot of these guys for Carriel have the same kind of buzz haircut look, and sometimes it makes it a little harder to tell them apart, but it just seems like they have a lot of interchangeable parts on this team. Second one also good and makes it a 53-24 lead with just under 5 minutes to play.
You don't have much of a drop-off when you're going for the bench.
Here's a steal now, taken away by Meath. He'll work it out to Bergmeyer. Deep three, Blaha, no good. And the rebound down to Jooms. Jooms wants to work it quickly the other way and call for a carry. That stoppage in play will allow another substitute to check in for Carriel. As we'll see into the contest, Chase Mitchell for the first time. Mitchell's out there along with Meath, Blaha, Workman. The fifth man over in that far corner, I believe, is Bergmeyer, and it is. Pass picked up off the floor. Ooh, good back door. Shot it up, no good as it was partially blocked. And the rebound down to Gill. Gill works it into Adam Studenroth. He's full speed ahead the other way. Lays it over the front of the rim and in for two for Martino, and Adam Studenroth with another bucket. 4:14 left. Dribble drive in, Blaha. Pass out top, tip, but run down. Blaha gets it back in the corner, drives in, little up and under move, won't fall. He's on the ground in a dangerous spot. He just kind of goes into a fetal position to make sure he didn't get stepped on there. Here's a three launched by Braley, no good. Gill with the offensive board. He'll put it back up and in. Desmond Gill with another two. He's been a bright spot for this Vikings squad. Blaha the other way, draws contact, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. As a foul whistled on New Lenox Martino, and that'll be the fourth on Adam Studenroth. So two shots here for Maddox Blaha. Had a big first half, a little quieter offensively in the second half, but now he's got 20. Pretty good day at the office for Maddox Blaha. And now we'll see some substitutes in for Martino as TJ Herget in for the first time, along with Robbie Grigsby. Also out there is Cade Nort. On the other side for Carriel for the first time, we'll see Daniel Goggin. Daniel Goggin is just a sixth grader for this team. Second one by Blaha, also good. He'll sit down. As freshman of the game for Carriel is Jeremiah Rush. Rush, a seventh grader, and a whistle and a timeout taken by Martino. 3:40 to play, 55-38, the lead for Carriel. Back after this.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Is predator hunting your thing? Game Masters has you covered. We have way more than just deer and turkey hunting gear, safes, clothes, and gifts. Come check out our predator guns, calls, decoys, lights, traps, binoculars, bipods, tripods, and shooting sticks. Don't forget your thermal and night vision, rifle scopes, trapping equipment, and supplies. Whether your next game pursuit is big or small, runs or flies, Game Masters has what you need to get the job done. We're passionate about the outdoors.
3:40 to play in the contest as Martino took the timeout, down 55-28. Want to make sure some of the new guys they had in were all ready to roll as Braley has the basketball, works it in to Grigsby. Trying to pass across the way, and it is not handled there. Nort trying to run it down, just ran out of room on the sideline, and it's ball linked to the corner to go for Carriel. Carriel will have it in the hands of Workman on the drive. He'll put it up and in. Workman another 2. Tying their biggest lead of the contest right now with 3:11 left. Hergert. Move behind the back pass, but it's swiped away here by Meath. Meath fakes the pass. Now gets it to the his teammate Workman. Pass down low. Was looking for Jace Mitchell, but it goes off of his hands as the pass was a little low that time. And a turnover here by Carriel. Under 3 minutes remaining in this quarterfinal. Still 2 more quarterfinals to go and 2 semifinals later this evening. Here's a 3, shot no good. And the rebound pulled down by Rush. Rush will then be fouled in the backcourt by Robbie Grigsby. Grigsby's first, 3rd team fouls. They just kind of got tangled up there. And it's Carriel basketball. As Rush will play the point. He'll work with a spin move. Now had it knocked away for a moment. Kept it alive out front to Meath. Meath on the sideline. Looking for an opening. Now to Rush. Rush will have the ball bounce away from him, and it's turned over. And then Rush will be called for the reach-in foul. As Herget got the steal. Rush gets the foul, his first, and the first on Carriel here in quarter number 4. Herget has it on the dribble, works it out front to Mater. Now left side 3-point shot. Braley no good. Rebound put back underneath is up and in for Cade Nort. So Nort gets his first basket of the afternoon. Makes it 57-30. Here's the ball now knocked and out of bounds. They'll say last touch by Carriel, so good defense back there by Jack Braley. He's still playing hard. With 2 minutes to play. His team down big here, but still playing hard. No reason to ever quit playing hard, right? Here's Mater, drives in, hangs in the air, draws some contact, and Lucas Mater will shoot 2. For Martino, as the foul whistled here against Workman, his second and the team's second. So Lucas Mater, the 8th grader, to the free throw line. First one up is good. Second one for the Vikings. Mater on the way and also good. Full court pressure here now by Martino. Ball into the hands of Workman. He'll work it across. Pass on the right side. Down low. That's to Goggin. Out top 3 by Meath. No good. And the rebound run down to the corner by Mater. Cross-court pass to Herget. He's quickly into the front court. Herget. Little Euro step. Shot blocked and a board here for Meath. Meath with a crossover handle in the backcourt. Behind the back as he gets back to that right hand. So we have a strong ball handler. Mitchell now on the right side. Drives in. Runner up no good. Rebound underneath Workman. Can't get it to fall. Gets his own board again as he rips it down. Trying to get it out of there. Got to get out of the lane. Out top to Meath for a 3. No good. Offensive rebound. Goggin kept it alive, but into the hands of his opponent in Mater with a minute to play. Mater to Braley on the left wing. Braley on the dribble drive. Gets the floater to go. Jack Braley's second basket of the ball game to make it 57-34. Into the front court rush all the way. Drives in. No good. Rebound down to Jack Braley again. Braley behind the back with it. Had it poked away for a moment, but a run down here by Herget. Hands it to Braley. 30 seconds left. Vikings going to end their season at 14-7, but in the quarterfinals of this 8th grade state tournament, Carriel's going to run their record to 27-1. They'll meet Jane Adams at 5 o'clock this evening, what should be a good contest.
Very aggressive teams there. A lot of speed.
There's a trap of the backcourt now with 18 seconds to play as Workman brings it into the front court. Left side rush for a three, no good. A rebound loose and pulled in by Grigsby. Grigsby has it with 6 seconds left. Gets it to Herget. Herget will take a glance over the clock, get it on the right side. Shot is up by Nort at the buzzer, no good. And this game comes to a close. Carriel with the 57-34 win over Martino. And we come back on the Blessing Health System post-game show with final stats and name our player of the game next.
The heart is the hardest working muscle in your body. If something goes wrong with it, you need a medical team that works just as hard. You need Blessing Health's open heart surgery team, celebrating 20 years of delivering life-saving care to tri-state residents. Patients and families choose Blessing Health's open heart surgery team for its experience, quality, and heartwarming compassion. Get the most out of your hard-working heart.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Well, final in this contest as we welcome you back on the Blessing Health System post-game show was a 57-34 win for Carriel over Martino. As Carriel was out and running early, playing the defense hard and forcing turnovers, took the lead into the halftime and ran away with it here in the second half to move on to the state semifinal and move their record to 27-1 on the year. And here on the Blessing Health System post-game show, Noah Mendenhall has a look at some final statistics for both of these squads.
For O'Fallon, Carriel Cougars, turnover 16, not what you want to see there, but defensively made up for it. Maddox Blaha finished with 14. Ian Dew with 5. Braden Abazinski, 8. Workman with 2. Trey Rasky with 7, and Ryder Bergmeyer with 11. Over on the new Lenox Martino Vikings side, finished with 25 turnovers. Lucas Mater with 4, Jacob Jooms with 2, Caden Nort with 2, Quinn Lauer with 2, Jack Briley 4, Robbie Grigsby, no. Ryan Studenroth with 7, Adam Studenroth with 7, and Desmond Gill with 9.
Time to name our player of the game. It's presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And how about today by Maddox Blaha, 20-plus points in the victory for Carriel as they win this one by the final of 57-34. We continue on from Taylorville in the IESA Class 4A Boys Basketball State Finals. Next game will feature Rochester and Dunlap Valley.